Welcome back to Lorcana Academy.
On today's episode, we have a 4-player, sort of constructed game for you. Each player built a constructed deck using only a limited number of colors from 2 sealed pools that we opened and played in other events.
Of course, thank you to our sponsor, Coolstuffinc.com. Make sure to head there to pick up anything that you need to play Lorcana, whether it's doing a constructed sealed format like this, or pre-constructed decks, or play mats, or anything that you need to be able to play Lorcana.
Speaking of playing Lorcana, let's hop into the game.
I'm MTGNerdGirl, and today I am playing Ruby Amethyst Steel. I opened up a ton of pirates, so hopefully I can use them to make my opponents walk the plank.
And I'm Veggiewagonyee. I'm playing Ruby Emerald Amethyst, and I'm gonna try and make a weird little card draw engine. And also, I think I can gain lore in this deck.
I'm Airball, and I'm playing Ruby Emerald Sapphire, and we're going the Inventor's route. We're going to try to put a bunch of Inventors into play.
Hi, I'm Zbex, and I'm playing Amethyst Steel Amber. I'm going aliens and hoping that I can stay away from most of you and just do things on my own.
All right, let's see who goes first. 11.
It's 20!
17!
I like second. I feel like that's my favorite spot in this.
I'm going to ink a Thievery and play Moana, Self-Taught Sailor. A 3/2 for 1, that quest for 1, but this character can't challenge unless I have a captain in play. Pass.
I am gonna go ahead and ink a Skull Rock, and no turn 1 play for me, I'll pass.
I'm gonna ink I'm Still Here and also pass.
I'll ink Yokai, and I'll play Fred, Mascot by Day. 1/1 quest for 1, but when he's challenged, I gain 2 lore. Pass.
He doesn't even go to school here.
I'm going to ink the White Rose, and I will quest with Moana for 1 and pass.
I'm going to ink a Mickey Mouse, and I will play Winnie the Pooh, Honey Pirate. 2/2 quests for 1 with support, and whenever this character quests, I get to make one of my pirates cost 1 less to cast. Oh, bother. Pass.
I'm also going to ink the White Rose, and I'm going to tap 2 ink for Mr. Arrow, Legacy's first mate. He's a 1/2 who can quest for 2 and has resist 1, so damage dealt to him is reduced by 1.
Wow, that's a pretty strong card.
Yeah, he's an alien.
All right, I'll ship this Moana Self-Taught Sailor as ink, and then we'll pay 2 for Gazelle, Angel with Horns. When I play it, chosen character gains evasive until the start of my next turn. That'll be Fred, and then Fred will quest for 1, and I'll pass to Veggie.
I will ink this Magic Carpet and pay 3 for Tinkerbell, a 1/3 quest for 2 with evasive. And I'll continue to quest with Moana. Pass.
I'm gonna go ahead and ink a Mark. I will quest with Winnie the Pooh for 1, and my pirates will cost 1 less, so I will pay 2 for Tigger. He's an 0/4 with evasive, he had quests for 1, and whenever I play an action card, this gets 1 additional strength and lore. And then I will pass the turn.
I'm gonna ink Hercules. And for 3, I will also play Tinkerbell Fast Flyer, the same 1/3 with evasive that quests for 2 that Veggie has in the amethyst colors. And then Mr. Arrow will get me on the board questing for 2. Pass.
Everyone's evasive, then no one is.
Exactly.
I'll ink this Mickey Mouse, and we'll pay 3 for Tadashi Hamada. It's a 2/2. During an opponent's turn, when this character is banished, I can put the top card of my deck into my Inkwell face down, and then put him also into my Inkwell face down.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like the flavor there. I think it's really sad. I'll go ahead and quest for 2 with the others, and pass to Veggie.
I will ink Daisy Duck, who cares about locations, which I know I will draw immediately after this. I'll pay 4 for Genie Wish Fulfilled, 2 for evasive, quest for 2, and when I play this character, I can draw a card. And here's my location. I will quest, I guess, for 3. Pass.
All right, I'm gonna ink, I think, one of the best cards in my deck, but I don't think I have much of a choice. I'm going to ink an unfortunate situation and cry about it. I will have Winnie the Pooh go on a quest for 1 lore, and then with my discount, I will get to cast a Mickey Mouse who is a pirate, so he'll be discounted by 1. He is a 4/4 that quests for 2, and when this character quests, I can choose a pirate. They get an additional 2 strength this turn, and they do not take damage.
Wow, Mickey's a good friend to have.
Yeah, I will pass the turn.
I'm going to ink Billy Bones, Space Sailor. And for 4, I'm also going to play a Genie Wish Fulfilled,
Nice.
which you might have known is a 2/4 who quests for 2 with evasive. And when I play this character, I get to draw a card.
What a good card.
Very
card.
good card.
Very strong.
And I will continue on with the questing for 4, putting me up to 6. Pass turn. I just want to do everything that you do because it's so cool. Yeah.
I'll ink this gazelle. Surely I won't need anything to be evasive this game.
Definitely not.
Then I'll pay 3 for a perilous maze. Whenever a character is challenged while here, each opponent chooses and discards a card. It also gains me a lore at the beginning of every turn. I'll pay 1 to move Tadashi over there, and then we'll quest with the team for 4. And then Veggie, go ahead.
I think that card is very interesting for 4 players.
Yes. I was like, oh, this card's bad. Oh.
Right.
Okay, so we gotta kill that thing first then. Aye, aye, Captain.
I will ink Diablo. And I'll pay 5 for Goofy Expert Shipwright, a 1/4 with Ward, so no touchy. And you can, I can quest for 3, and when he quests, chosen character also gains Ward until the start of my next turn. Quest! I will gain 5. Pass.
That's a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and ink a rabbit and thank the Disney gods that I drew an inkable card.
That's probably Zeus.
I am gonna go ahead and send Mickey on a quest for 2. And when he quests, I can give an additional pirate, which is both of these. I can pick either one to get +2 strength. So if I do 2 to this, will your genie do the other 2?
Sure.
Okay, I'll have Tigger get the +2/+0, and I will have him challenge Genie because he is evasive. And I'll take no damage because he's a pirate. And then I'm gonna answer our problem with Airball as well, because he's got extra damage on the board if you challenge his creatures, and if you challenge Fred, we're all wrecked anyway, but not with Jim Hawkins on the board. A 5/5 that quests for 2, he has shift 3, but we're not using that. And when this character enters, I can have it deal 1 damage to a character or a location. So we'll shoot Fred, which does not trigger his ability.
How could you bring yourself to do that?
Wow.
We don't like invisible sandwiches. And I will just have Pooh quest for 1 more, and I will pass the turn.
All right, I will first keep my word and have Genie fight Genie.
Boo.
Genie on Genie violence.
That's right. I want to quest and do my own things, so I'm gonna go up to 10 myself. You know, it saddens me to do this, putting this magic carpet into my inkwell with the quest for 3, but it doesn't have evasive, and I have a feeling that might be what's going to be the determining factor for this game. So with that, I will tap 5 ink and play Prince Naveen, Vigilant First Mate, a 2/6 for 2 with Bodyguard, which I will have him enter play Exerted, so that you have to challenge him before challenging my other characters. Pass turn.
At the beginning of my turn, I'll gain a lore from the Perilous Maze. I'll turn Markowski into ink because I definitely won't need to use evasive this game. Then I'll pay 4 for Hiro Hamada. It's a 1/5 quest for 1. My other inventors get resist 1. Tadashi is an inventor. And then I can pay 2 to look at the top card of my deck, put it either on the top or bottom. And then 1 more for the Institute of Technology, which gives my inventors +1 willpower while they're there. And at the start of my turn, if I have a character there, I gain a lore. But I don't. I'm out of ink for the turn, so all we're gonna do is quest for 3 and pass to Veggie.
I will ink Transport Pod. And I feel like I'm gonna need evasive this game, so I'm gonna play this Markowski. A 3/2 evasive quest for 2. I think I just go. I think I just hold forward, let you all blow my stuff up, and hope I can get there before anybody else. So I will quest for 6. Pass.
I'm gonna go ahead and have Jim Hawkins challenge Prince Naveen.
I know those tassels are pretty intimidating.
And then I will go ahead and pay 5 for another Jim Hawkins. I will deal 1 damage to Prince Naveen.
Is he dead?
He's dead. Yeah, that was his
6
scream
willpower.
as he went into the ocean.
5. I'm gonna quest with Mickey Mouse, and I'm gonna give Tigger the +2 power. I'm gonna let Z-Bex off. I'm gonna expect you to help me. If you don't, I'll kill all your stuff next turn.
I understand. I said I would offer help at the beginning.
Tigger will challenge Tinkerbell. I'll take no damage. And then I will just have Winnie the Pooh go on a quest of his own, and then I'll pass the turn.
I used Tinkerbell as planned for some Tinkerbell on Tinkerbell hate and challenge her. So I will now have 1 on my little Tinkerbell.
Banished.
And I have something that I think will help us. For 2 ink, I'm gonna cast Lose the Way, and I'm so excited I get to play this card because I get to exert chosen character, Markowski.
Okay.
And then I may choose to discard a card. If I do, the exerted character can't ready at the start of their next turn. So I'm going to discard a Mr. Arrow to make it so that Markowski will not ready at the start of Veggiewagony's turn.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to play another Tinkerbell Fast Flyer, our familiar 1/3 evasive, and take my other 2 characters on a quest for 4, putting me up to 14 lore. Pass turn.
Uh-oh.
See, I helped.
All right, at the start of my turn, I'll gain a lore from the Perilous Maze. Well, I'll just have my entire team challenge Goofy. And that'll be 4 total points of damage. Tadashi will take nothing, but Gazelle and Hero will both take 1. And then I'll go ahead and ink this yokai. You're welcome. Here's Maui. It's a 7/5 evasive. Whenever this creature challenges another character, I can return an action from my discard to my hand. Currently there aren't any. And whenever I play an action, gain a lore. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think that's appropriate.
I just wanted you to finish reading it, but I was really excited to do that.
That's a good card.
And that's all I can do this turn. So Veggie, it's you.
Well, you got an achievement unlocked, played the coolest card in the set.
I'm going to have to ink the White Rose, even though it gives me lore, because I would like to pay 7 to play Tinkerbell, Queen of the Azurite Fairies, a 5/6 quest for 2, evasive, and whenever this character quests, my other fairy characters quest for an additional lore this turn.
Fei-Bei.
And a quest for 1. Pass.
We are now at that point in the game again.
I'm gonna go ahead and ink Mark. I'm going to quest with Mickey, 1/2. I'll do the same thing. Tigger will get an additional 2. I'm going to have Tigger challenge Genie.
No more wishes for you.
You guys are weird.
We just have attitude.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna pay 6, and I'm gonna play Goofy, Flying Goof, a 5/5 with Rush. Quest for 1, he's also evasive.
Whoa, okay. Whoa.
I will have Goofy come in for Tinkerbell with a challenge. He'll take 1 point of damage.
I can take care of both of Veggie's exerted creatures.
Rush characters can't quest, they can only challenge. So there's no way that I can get...
No, but you can play something that we can't interact with.
Okay.
So now I'm deciding to kill Airball's creature to remove the card out of Veggie's hand.
Well, don't kill it. If you kill it, then I can't deal with those 2 anymore. Just challenge it.
Oh, I can't do that.
Okay.
Oh, that makes things easy. Yeah.
I mean, I could throw poo at it, but that isn't going to.
Nerd girl's over here just throwing poo at people.
He doesn't have resist, right? All my creatures have more than 2 power.
He does have resist. He has resist 1.
So I could just throw poo under a bus. I'm not doing that. You guys are children. I'm working with children.
You can't, like...
Yeah, it's too good.
So I think the only thing I can do is just quest, because I don't think doing any of that helps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I will pass the turn.
It comes down to some interesting situations like this where we're gonna pay 2 for Twin Fire. I can deal 2 damage to chosen character. Then I may choose and discard a card to deal 2 damage to another chosen character. So I will have Twin Fire target Winnie the Pooh.
Okay.
And then I will discard Pluto, this bodyguard, which would really have helped me out, but I don't have enough lore to play it anyway. To have the other Twin Fire deal 2 to Jim Hawkins.
Okay, he goes to 4.
So that way, one of your characters can help finish off Mr. Hawkins. I am going to, because of your stupid threatening to discard cards from our hand, I am gonna play one of those extra lore cards. Good job! Chosen character gets +1 lore this turn. So I'll choose Tinkerbell and quest for 5 up to 19.
God.
Pass turn!
All right. I'll gain 1. We'll pay 1, and we'll move Tadashi to the Institute of Technology. We'll have Tadashi challenge Moana, and he'll take nothing.
1?
No, because he gets 1 resist from here, and he gets 1 resist from the Institute of Technology.
Aha.
And he'll take 1 more because Moana has 3 power instead of 2. So he'll take 1.
Banished.
Maui will take out Mark and take 3.
Banished.
Well, Gazelle is going to have to fight Jim McDavis over there.
Sorry, Jim.
And then I'll pay 1 to move Hero over to the Institute of Technology. I'll pay 3 for Vanellope von Schweetz. She is a 2/3, quest for 1. At the start of my turn, if she's at a location, draw a card and gain a lore.
That's pretty cool.
Pay 1, and we'll move her to the Institute of Technology as well. And Hero, I guess, is going to quest for 1 because he has nothing better to do. And we'll go ahead and pass to Veggie.
All right, can Veggie rip a lore? Does it lore?
Sure. Later.
Yeah, how fast? How fast does it lore?
Okay.
So here's the deal. I will not win on my turn if you don't kill my things and help, right? But the deal is, even if you were to stop me, I would still win if I get an action. So if I hit an action, I still get to win on my turn. However, if I don't, the deal is, even though I have the win, I won't do it and we'll stop the thing.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds like maybe I get 1 more turn for the best chance of it. So
if you,
fine for me.
If you hit my thing, we don't get a turn because I can't deal with airball.
Right.
But if I get an action, I still can do it.
If you rip an action off the top of your deck, I'm happy to give that to you.
I don't think I've seen a single action except for the one that I discarded.
So I'm gonna get the most I can off of Airball's board. I'm going to have Tinkerbell challenge Tadashi.
Okay, he will take 3, and that's enough for him to die. When he does, he goes into my Inkwell, as does the top card of my library.
I'll pay 1. I'm gonna put this Toodles out.
There you go.
Oh, man.
Great.
Toodles. 2/2, they quest for 1. Sure, he's gonna get the job done. I'll pass.
All right,
I get it, because he's a skunk.
it's not an action. Crap. Craptastic. All right, and then Veggie's got the win, so I have to leave Maui on board. I gotta kill both of these and leave Maui and stop you from winning. Gosh darn it. This has to happen. Goofy is going to challenge Tinkerbell.
I can't do anything to stop that.
Jim Hawkins is going to kill the Institute of Technology. That will prevent you from getting a lore with the Vanellope von Schweetz. And then Mickey Mouse has to attack Mr. Arrow for 4 to prevent lethal there. Tigger will just quest for 1 because he can't do any damage to anything anyway. And then I will just make my play to make you guys stop me, and that's gonna be Wreck-It Ralph. Whenever this character quests, I can banish a chosen item or location for 2 additional lore. Don't have those things presently or in my hand, so it just gives me 1 more top deck answer. Okay, pass the turn.
See, I wish I had that bodyguard, but I had to take care of your stuff. Now there is a card that I could top deck to just win right here.
We all could.
Come on, White Rose. Come on, White Rose. It is, oh. I will play, I won't give in. I get to return a character card with cost 2 or less from my discard to my hand. So I could choose Mr. Arrow or Mr. Arrow. So I will choose Mr. Arrow and go ahead and play Mr. Arrow as my last-ditch effort to represent that I have the win on board. If it gets back around to my turn, I will pass to Airball.
All right, 1 down, 2 to go.
Okay, I'll gain a lore at the start of my turn from the Perilous Maze.
Is it a lore?
No.
Okay, 2 down, 1 to go.
I think we have to make a deal.
I think so. Yeah, we need to go deeper.
Okay, so we remove as much as possible and hope that I rip the answer off the top.
Right, and don't win with Tinkerbell.
And I will not win with Tinkerbell.
Okay. Then that's what we're gonna do. Maui is going to challenge NerdGirl's evasive creature.
Okay.
So Maui will die. I'm gonna activate Hero to look at the top card. That's going to the bottom.
Do it again.
Let's do it again. You're too late. Hero will attack or challenge Mickey Mouse for 1.
Okay, goes to 2.
So we'll blow both of these guys up on
All
Mickey.
right.
Then I'll pay 3 for Jasmine. When she quests, each opponent loses a lore. And then I'll move her to the Perilous Maze, and that's it.
All right, I got this. Yeah, I don't think this does it.
So then you just win, right?
Yeah, then I just win.
Yeah.
Use Tinkerbell to challenge Tigger, since it's the only one.
You'll take 0 damage.
0 damage. And I'll pay 2 for Juju. 1, 2, the quest for 1, and I can move a damage from a chosen character to an opposing character. So I will move this onto Wreck-It Ralph.
It's pretty bad, Juju.
You need 2 more damage.
Yep.
Thank you.
And then I'll quest for 1. Pass.
Okay, I will ready and quest for 5 to victory.
So close.
Pirates take the day.
Doodles, everyone.
Those final few turns took so much brain power, and it came down to just whatever everybody had on the top of their deck.
Yeah, if there's one thing I learned though, it's that there's really no problem that can't be solved by throwing poo at it.
And do you know what else you can throw at your problems? Heading down to Coolstuffinc.com to pick up anything that you need to play Lorcana, whether that is sealed packs and boosters and things like that to be able to play something like we did here, or deck boxes, play mats, everything that you could possibly use to play Lorcana. And make sure that when you do it, you use our code Academy at checkout for 5% off of your order.
But that's all we have for you for today, so we'll see you next time on
Lorcana Academy.